All right, here we go live. Give you guys a special treat today. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be recording this weekend, so go ahead, hit that like and subscribe, guys and girls and ladies and all you fine gents. So we're going to do some more paintbrush work on this, and we'll see what we get done. And I'll get the laptop going here. There we go. Screen looks okay. Let me fix the screen up a little bit. I think we can zoom in better and all that jazz. You know what? Let's turn you over here a little bit. There you go. Now it really looks ugly. All right. Like I said, we're doing paintbrush work. Um, I'll give you guys a live feed today. I don't know why the top of my leg muscles feel tight. I did just seem tight today. Alright, so I have here, I'm going to work on, I think I want to work on this area, and a little bit on his face. So if you come in the chat room, let me know how the sound is and everything, and the camera angle, texture in that. A nice day here in Maryland. Really feels like spring today. Hit that like and subscribe button. Help the channel out. Would be appreciated. From yours, from yours truly. I have some. I'm gonna do a little bit on this ear. Lower it down a little bit more. That ear looks alright. I'll lower it down just a little bit more. Just a tad bit more. That one's alright. I think that might be good there. Put a little bit in there. That's it. There. I used to have a counter. It used to tell me how many people's here and that, but I don't see that no more. Whatever. Whatever. Alright. Now I said I wanted to do his face up a little bit. I need to do his nose up a little bit. So let's go to that area. Keep this in the middle. There you go. That's good. That's what I've done wanted. But still not all the way happy with it. sometimes I think if I do these paintings in a bigger scale, I could get it really good. But this is good practice for if I have to do it as a bigger scale painting. But this ain't done too bad. It's Monday afternoon painting. This is what I do. I'm doing today. Put a little bit of color into his hands. Ooh, I have like looks like a ring over here. Alright, now the other hand.
making it better. Yeah, we're improving it. Have you ever seen a full-frame Cherokee? There you go. First full-frame Jeep Cherokee on JK. What? Good? What? Sure. Wait till they see the rod cider that we're going to put on from the yard sale. Compass. So we got the rear ready. Oh, and skin that. This is negative right here.
What exactly are you doing?
Thing if the E-locker works. Okay, hold on. Slow down. Not so fast. Okay. Is that on? Yeah. What's wrong with it? Man, that's not E-locker. Okay, this is. So, okay, that's doing something. So we'll take it apart and we'll check. But I think E-locker that works. Oh, it worked. All right. So the E-locker works good. We might have tried the speed sensor on the front. Yeah, speed sensor is definitely fried. So don't think the front E-locker works. We've got frame rails that are inside of frame rails that are hitting frame rails. So we're trying to make the frame rails go narrower so those frame rails don't be out of frame rails. So we're trying to squeeze the other frame rails to hit, and it's working.
All right. That's good with that area.
Alright, so we got the 3 bolt holes in. Oh, that fell. Jeez. Let's check this. Oh, it's open. Oh, you didn't have the bolt. Oh, that's the back one. We got the front one in. Okay. So we got the middle body mounts done. We got the rear body mounts drilled. We need to make some spacers. And then we got to work on the front.
Now we're gonna
The
come.
Jeep is almost on the so we'll be driving much too long.
Now we'll come down to the
It'll probably be at least 3 or 4
either the rug or that or that. I think that's good enough as it is.
Okay, well, we only have 5 weeks till the games. Get this front sway bar off because we're not going to use it.
See, zoom you down a little bit.
We're pulling the bottom out bolt because Sean built a bracket. What we're doing is we're taking the stock Cherokee steering column, we're going to whack it off, and then we have, luckily, a little whack, a little whack.
Yeah, drinking my soda.
Luckily, Hillbilly kept around this JK, and we're going to see that? That goes all the way up inside of there. Anyway, we're going to cut it off. It's going to have a little bit of pressure, but that's fine. Here's the one that Hillbilly cut off. So we can put that down in there, and then we're going to weld it up. Alright, some big welder. Woo! Alright, that's great. Okay,
Why are your glasses upside down?
how are you judging me?
Just curious.
I'm protecting you. I'm not for you to do it.
You know, with that color, I can add a little bit of colors to the torch and that. Let's do that real quick.
It's okay.
You don't like whack-a-mole, do you? You never heard of whack-a-mole? It's an old carnival game. So it had 3 rows of 3, and gophers or moles, and those try to snap with a hammer.
I feel like you're gonna be the whack-a-mole here soon.
Probably.
Have you heard of whack-a-mole?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it's Sean that's not got out. He was sheltered growing up, who still is sheltered.
It's just a Utah thing.
Maybe it's a carnival thing. So any carnival should have them.
Do you guys know whack-a-mole?
You do? I do. Jerry does. Ellen does. So do you. This one's flush. Oh, there we go. Push down. Oh, push on, push. Push, I'm pushing.
I heard you come push.
I love that dog. Whack-a-mole. Okay? Called whack-a-mole. Ken, we've never heard of it.
Not now.
No, now it's called whack-a-hillbilly. Seems like it's gonna work. Will you call Napa and see if we can get a JK Jeep? JK.
Get 50% off Walmart Plus if you qualify for government assistance and get 100% of the benefits.
even think of that enough, huh? Yeah, we have to have a problem. What? A brake lines. You go around the steering. So you take this back out real quick, we'll move brake lines, and then we'll recombine it. Now we have steering. So in a second, Napa should be bringing us a master cylinder, so let's get that off. And then we're gonna see if we can modify a stock JK brake master cylinder to go on this booster. Okay. Do we have the old booster? Did it burn up? It burned up. Okay, we're far from welding the rock sliders on. We want to bring them in.
There you go. It's like a little stumbling activity with the torch. Same thing over here. We'll just do a little bit of stumbling activity around to make like fire licks coming off.
We're going to put the rock sliders on postpone. We'll have to modify these ones because this long arm kit that's put on the JK frame is right in the spot where this back one mounts to the frame. I'm going to get the master cylinder installed. How many of you think that the JK master cylinder will bolt right onto the XJ, which the XJ is a 2001 and the JK is a 2010? I bet you it doesn't fit. No, we could slot these holes, lean this out a little bit to where it fit on this, and it'll work. What do you think? Or just use this on a form. All right, my master plan didn't work, so nothing about this is going to be riggable to go on there. So we're going to put it all back together, and then what we'll end up doing is we will cut off the brake lines. We're going to tee the fronts, tee the rears, and put them right into there. Anyway, it'll work. It's just not going to work like we were hoping. All right, so we got the Jalopy Jeep mounted to the JK frame. So now this is dubbed the X-JK. There used to be a JK, but now it's an XJ. So it makes total sense to me. Anyway, let's take this thing outside and just look at how awesome it is. Look at it. Look at it in all its glory. Seriously, it's so cool. There's so much frame. We have the engine and transmission and trans case right here. That's all going back in. That axle's not going back in. None of that's going back on. That's all getting thrown away. All that's getting thrown away. That's all going on it. We've got a cage in here from our yard sale. Now that we've shown you guys that, we need to get this CF Moto U-Force U10 Pro off of the tow truck and show you guys this awesome unit that one of you give away at the off-road games. Plus, whoever doesn't attend,
Alright.
on the site.
That's that. That was that color. So we're going to add a little bit of white to the torch or the flame or the fire or whatever you want to call it. Fire, flame, whatever the hell you want to call it.
That's going to be specific to this giveaway, specific to the off-road game, and you guys are going to love it. So let's get this back inside, get that off, and show you how cool it is. Do you like the XJK? I don't want to say it, but I actually kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. This is the epitome of a jalopy. Well, we're building it. Technically, we're following the rules. We just put a body on a frame. It didn't say that you can't frame swap.
So I want the hot part on the inside a little bit.
We're in that frame. We found them that way. So see, we're following the rules.
Dab outwards.
This is probably the nicest side-by-side I've had at this shop. This thing is so awesome, and it's just perfect for everything. I mean, it makes sense. It's a utility side-by-side. It's got radio, got the tilt bed. It's gonna have a windshield, and it looks good. I'm not a red guy, but this red looks nice. Look at that. Oh, let me show you. The screen shows a blue machine, like it was made for me.
Same thing on the other side, but just add.
Hey, this is greasier. So look what we're doing. Yeah. The seat's red pink bread. Dude, isn't it nice? It's way nice. Go put it inside. Wait, it's cold. I don't know what they're crying about. It is way too cold to be doing this. They're both wearing hoodies. Hey, run in. Open the door. Does the horn work? No. Oh, beep, 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 beep. Hulu, what do you think? I like it. But what is this? That's the keyboard, huh? Ooh, that's fancy. Ooh, very high tech. Not town. What do you think, Owen? I like the seats. They're nice, huh?
That's cool. I don't know if I've seen seats that nice and side by side.
Well, that's like King Raj status. Yeah, and this is going to be one of our amazing fans that come to the off-road games. Or one of you guys that are at home, because we're going too. All right, so make sure you guys show up at the off-road games so you can take this home with you. So make sure you bring your
All right, let's.
If you never quit, you'll never fail. And we appreciate everything
Well,
you
we
do for us.
know it
Thanks for
just
watching,
ain't going to
and
be
we'll see you
that
at the off-road
way.
games.
The torches.
With Walmart Plus Assist, if you qualify for government assistance, you can get 50% off your membership with benefits like free delivery. So instead of running errands,
I need to get a drink of the soda.
50% off Walmart Plus. 100% on moments that matter.
Live in Maryland, you're definitely gonna want to hear this. If you've been injured in a car accident and it's someone else's fault, you could be owed significant compensation. Remember, you have a lawyer. The lawyers at Science and Hurt only get paid if you get paid. Click the link below for your free case evaluation.
Alright, let's go here with the brown. I want to fix these torches up a little bit more.
We've never seen a customer before that brought us an excursion with the V cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a 6.8 liter. And he's telling me about it, so but we're gonna look at it. Okay. And I saw the ticket, he wants a full inspection of it. But the diagnosis
The type of ticking noise, a common problem with these V10s is they like to spit out spark plugs. So he's afraid that it might be that. He bought this vehicle from new, like he's owned it this entire time, and he's passing it down, or he's allowing his son-in-law to drive a big boat down to Southern Utah. This is his first time taking the trip down Southern Utah.
so they're gonna use the excursion to haul about.
Yes. So I wanted to make sure that he had a safe tow vehicle taking it down.
For sure. That was the last place like you want to wait pal. She wants you to
Exactly, middle of summer and stuff like that. So yeah, the inspection will be focused towards that kind of stuff.
But he's on this excursion since it was like, well, let's go see how good of a condition it's.
Yeah, sure.
Grab the keys and let's go check it out.
Okay.
I want to hear it. Where's it at?
Little dinosaur.
Apparently the guy thinks maybe it's hot, the spark plug. Okay. So we're gonna hear it. I mean, if you start it up and it's going poof, 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 poof.
Yeah. See how it is.
Look at the push bar on this thing. Holy smoke. No, you wish.
Not this one.
It isn't? No. He's from Washington?
It's so.
Upward?
There. Been sideways.
Okay, you ready?
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
It's cool here. It's blowing right out of it. Yeah, that's the phone inside. Broken the portal package. Busted the thing right off. Okay, let's drive around. Okay, I'll open the gate. All right. Give me a big old step here. Okay. Let's get up in there and get that coal pack out of there and have a look at that hole. Might have to put a bore scope in there. See how bad that hole is. I guess it could be a whole lot worse. It could be a hole way back underneath that firewall. That would be a mess. So I'm glad it's like still in there though. Where's the coil pack? Yeah, when it broke, it broke the retainer right off and blew this out. So it's kind of weird. It's making all that noise and it's threading out. Yeah, that's what's weird. Are we getting the noise from somewhere else? Well, somebody's already put some cheesy repair kit in there. Silicone. Yeah, that's why the guy. Oh, that looks like. Yeah, let's go take a look at how bad that hole is. So these are the ones they cut in with their brown epoxy. And to look at it, it doesn't even look like they got it squared up on the hole. Looks like, can you see? It looks like it's terribly off. So what I want to do is I'm not even going to mess with this mess they got. Let's pull another plug out. I want to see how many threads there's on it. Some of these dang heads come with maybe 3 or 4 threads is all. It's a joke. Brand new from the factory. See, it looks to me like the guy never even got this down into the cylinder head. He just said, well, let's just try some epoxy. And that's hard. That's what that is. The head's gonna have to be replaced. This is a mess.
I don't know if this was a good idea to come on here live or not.
Okay.
Oh well,
So you can see.
it is what it is.
That means it's not even
Like
that
I
hard.
say, this weekend I don't know. This weekend coming up if I'm going to be live.
You see what I'm talking about? Yeah. Look at how much dirt is on from those threads up. That dirt wouldn't be there. So yeah, let's look and see it. This is just a core design. Ford did. They did it on their 5.4. They did it on the 6.8, the V-tank. Okay, now drop. I'll show you. You can count how many threads. That's it. Stop right there. So basically, this head, brand new, was designed with 1,
Hey,
2,
Poco.
4 threads.
Good afternoon,
But yet they will sell you
or morning, or evening, or whatever it is for you. Nice and warm today. I got the windows open, the fan going. Afternoon for you? Yeah, it's like almost 1:30 here. Oh, I'll put some little bit of white on. I didn't mean to go on the side there. Add a little bit of white over there. Hear the motorcycle starting up out there. My brother and the nephew, they're going to go for a ride. My brother and his son. They're both taking both Harleys out. Yeah, once they get, that's the thing. I mean, it's nice here, really nice and warm, but once you start riding, that air is still a little cool, so you have to think about that when you're riding and that. That's been my experience. Even though it feels good walking around and that, but you get to your speedometer or speed and that air feels a little bit cooler. But it is great riding weather though. Have to watch today. don't want to come back from riding at night for yeah. It's a good one to put like a little hoodie on. Now I want to get to this because, like I said, this weekend I'll be. I don't know if I'm going to do a live stream or not coming up. And plus, also, I don't. I took my motorcycle off the road, turned into tag and that, because I haven't been doing much riding at all. So I think this year I'll really give it a break. Bobby, how you doing, Bobby? Glad you're here. That's that part. Let's do a little bit. I want to do the red on the carpet, Matt. I think right now they're just checking the bikes out, warming the bikes up right now. Getting all that oil through the motor and that before they take off. If they're taking off, I don't know if they're taking off for that. Yeah, right. Like I said, I'm gonna do red in this carpet. Magic carpet ride. Where do you start? Hey, that looks okay. So let's do it over here. Not a lot of brothers. All right, cool, cool, Poca. I love hearing people teaching the kids. They had tattoo base designs. That's why I try to keep my artwork to go back and forth to different designs and that, to where like you see people doing like abstract art and stuff like that. I try to touch all bases on every bit of the art world. The good art, the bad art. I don't know if you call any artwork bad. We're gonna touch this with red. I think that was cool when I did the abstract of Stevie Nicks painting. I did that in abstract. Thought that was cool the way that came out. Easy though, man, that was so easy. I think that might have been the easiest painting I did. But it's, to do artwork, it's like try to do different kind, not just for me, not just to settle on one style and that, and not to settle on just like one thing of just doing skulls or something like that. I want to do all the different ones and ones that mainly right now is the ones that'll challenge me and that.
The other thing that I love about it is it's got a super powerful UV light, so that if I do a dye inspection, I really, and I've got a leak, it really is one of the best dye lights I've ever had. So this thing will just, I can basically, underneath the hood, use it as an underhood light. It's just such a sweet light.
The first little overlook I usually do is kind of just gathering anything that catches my eye right away.
Color and ink, yeah. Just switch up on your
So
different layers or whatever.
swim our leaks, and this one of course is loose.
So you can see there's no top end leaks just by looking straight up on the motor.
Yeah, the Indian or the ink, man, that definitely less tip dry and stuff like that.
Output shaft seal on the torque converter, the tranny.
Like I said the other day, I seen one that Ryan Townsend was teaching the kids. I never did find that video. I still gotta check, look for that video.
When the last time it was done, after a few thousand miles on the way, you're not able to know too well of when it was replaced. So it's coming up on its service interval. We like getting those done before a family trip like that. As you can see, the oil filter, it's really rusted out. So it's possible this is a vehicle they only use for vacation.
And that was cool because and it was like I said, it was kids with disability and that,
Rusted they are.
teaching them the airbrush world.
Just gonna recommend them or see when they're replaced in class. Get a little
And they live in Florida, so
from this rear differential cover.
I mean,
I recommend that.
it's good for Florida.
Just to be on the safe side, I might
Get these kids has that disability and they like doing artwork and that. They can spread their horizon because they're so young. They could get out there and
most likely
teach us one day.
a lot of vibration going down the road. We'll just have to put bolts in now, start fresh. Just get rolled up. Here's something. So his bump stocks are gone.
Kids have no fear of that airbrush.
Longer there.
You give the adult the airbrush, oh man,
Once you get on those bump stops, it's more
they
of
like,
a
I can't understand that thing.
your
I don't want to do it.
suspension fully travels and hits the frame. So I'm gonna attempt to rack up the front ends, get the wheels off the ground, take them out, and then while these front ones are on, I'm still gonna put it in neutral and see if I can see if these U-joints are freed up. One of the last videos we did out binding on a Dodge. Let's see if they're binding on a Ford. Now that we got it off the ground, we can check out these U-joints and make sure they're not lined up. I don't know what those are. I don't know if those are like spacers or whatnot, but they're broken.
I got Timothy John Luke airbrush, or not airbrush, ink that I use.
That one moves freely.
I gotta go to little boy's room. I gotta go to little boy's room. I'll be right back.
But this side of the rotor is nice.
Ugh.
There's no lip. But if you look on the rear side, look at the lip. Yeah, so that groove right there just means this is wearing a lot more. It's sticking. So this looks recently done. I'm unsure if the rotors are brand new or not, but the pads are definitely new.
Alright, I'm back. Get back on this carpet. Like a magic carpet ride. I'm back. Let's start. White card. Stop. 300 grams. That's very forgiving. Oh, alright. Yeah, if you go to that stop, the higher the grams are, it's really good.
I guess you're lucky that it even lasted 600 miles.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
yeah.
So is that something you guys do, or?
Yes, we're a machine shop and we're an engine shop, so this is exactly what we do. Um,
Okay.
let me just tell you quickly, and you'll get a digital report, of course, on the used car inspection. You've got a couple of front end components that a drag, a tie rod to your pitman arm, your gearbox is wore out. You've got the shimmy shock is bad. A couple of there's just some front end stuff, nothing major. It looks like you had balls running done years ago, but you got to put grease zerks in the uppers, which
Yeah, using ink is really cool to use that ink.
you've got both
Uh,
the rear drive lines back
and it helps out with your, you want to be able, if you use ink and that, it's really good because you can do some good details at the beginning. And then when you switch over to your Cretex paint and that, uh, you'll know how far to take that and reduce that Cretex paint down to get it to flow the same way as you do with the ink. So you think about that, and your paintings will come out good, and that helps you out with airbrush of being able to do more uh, more lines or whatever. I mean, you'll learn the mixture to know where you want to take that mixture down to like the same area as you do with the ink. But you still got to remember, you got to add the 40 30 or 40 50 in with that mixer. So it's kind of, you blend it all, you blend that color right in, but you want that color to hold its value. So that's why I say it's good to go ahead and do airbrush with ink first when you're starting. In a way, when you're starting out.
if this would serve my needs, if this is the vehicle that serves my needs, it checks off as the most important box. It'll work for what I need. The next box is okay. It's all about cost, removing the cost. To pull that head off, to get the rest of the suspension, the drive lines done, just gotta do the maintenance and the service on it. And why I had that head off, I would replace the timing chain in the car. You got 126,000 miles on this thing. It's 20 plus years old. Timing chain, if you're an outdoor kind of guy,
And the kids, I mean, I had my nephew, I think he's
now if you're all day
around 10 or 12, and I had him take the airbrush and write his name with spray and the airbrush. He did good. First time he ever picked it up. I mean, kids will take that airbrush and you say, write your name with it. They do it.
telling you, if you're gonna keep it, that's the way to go on this thing. But I can't fix that head because that hole is blowing out now. He's already used the biggest tool set he can get down in there.
Right.
Now, if we do this, the cylinder head that I'm gonna replace on that passenger side bank, I'm gonna go ahead and put full threaded inserts in all those holes. So that the spark plug actually has 12, however many thread. Yeah, it's got
And when I did it with my nephew, I had the Cretex paint so in the gun, and he still did it. I'm like, dang, I can't even do that.
I'm gonna talk to my daughter because I mean I'm fine with doing that
I
myself.
could do it, but
Work with if they're gonna use it. I
but
don't
I
want
wasn't doing it on my first or second try with the airbrush. That was for sure.
and that's the thing. People say, well, can I? And this isn't a fix, and then you're gonna sell the truck. This is an investment. You're gonna say, look, I'm investing. Right. Yeah, you're fixing this for you, not to just sell. Because all you basically do is cover your cost to fix it. You don't want to do that. Your service writer is Ryan. I'll have him work up
I did start this. Did I start this one? I think I started this painting with the Indian ink or the ink first, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, trigger control is an important thing, concept in that.
Faster Reese's and Oreo. Now you get to eat Reese's Oreo cups. Aren't you lucky?
Yeah, trigger control is, but like I said, mixing that paint well is your second level. But if you get used to, you'll have better use of trigger control with the ink, and then you got to learn the mixture of the Cretex paint and all that. So you want, so you tell everybody, say, hey, you're doing with the ink first, and you're learning your trigger control and everything with the ink first. Now remember how that's reduced down to when you take the Cretex paint and reduce it down to the same level as that ink.
So they brought it to us because they're suspecting their head gaskets failed. But the kicker is they've already done a head gasket in this truck once before.
There they go. Oh, sounds so sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. So I hooked my pressure gauge up. You know, I just want to confirm what they're seeing. So I, yeah, so that's what it's pumped up to. So I started it up. And these Dodges, you can put them on a high idle. So I put it on high idle, about 1400 RPM for about 5 minutes. And then it got on and then it's sitting at like 26.
So this is where it went.
Yeah, so that's where it went after 6 minutes of running. We're at about 26
Well,
PSI.
right now you're about 24. But did it go past the 25?
Yeah,
It did. So, and it's now seeping down.
And so these cooler systems should only run at 21 PSI max.
Where else can we get pressure in the cooling system on a 6.7 Dodge? Let's just think about it for a moment. Head gasket's the obvious.
Yeah.
Is there another place?
The only other place I can think of was an EGR cooler.
Good for you, dude. You just get knuckles forever, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's suspicious with an EGR cooler, but where it used to lead a
Yeah.
ignition system, it's not there anymore. So
So there's no EGR cooler on this thing.
yeah, so we should.
Customers deleted it.
So we can eliminate that variable, so it really narrows it down pretty quickly for us.
But this isn't causing him his overpressurization and overheat issue. But I hate these air filters. I hate them.
Yeah.
Anyway, sidebar.
The other thing I checked too is they've done head gaskets before, so I looked at their head bolts, and they didn't do head studs. They just come back with factory head bolts. You know, so that might be a little upgrade we want to talk to them about.
Well, and here's the other thing too. Those look like the original ones.
Yeah,
I
hopefully.
don't think they replaced them. These are tortillas, aren't they?
Yeah, they're tortillas.
So and the reason we say that is, look at those bolts. They're as dirty as the rest of the head. If those were brand new bolts, and he replaced them, they wouldn't look as dirty as the rest of the head. So that's a good call, dude. You know, Dylan, you're just like Inspector Clouseau. Right? So when he replaced the head gasket, do you know? Have you talked to service? Who's the service writer on it?
This one's Matt.
Let's go talk to Matt. Are you handling this Dwight
I am, I'll be honest, I'm not up to speed as much as I probably should be. I know Donald did the estimate on it.
So the guy he's requesting we do the work. He's just, have you spoke to the guy or the
I
guy?
haven't personally talked to him.
Okay, let me go talk to Don.
So it was transported here.
Okay.
We're blowing head gasket.
From out of state.
From out of
Okay.
state. Customer had it diagnosed by another shop.
Okay.
They said head gasket failure.
Okay.
So we want a second opinion. He knows us. Transported here so we can confirm.
Okay. I was told that he's already done a head gasket. Is that true?
Yes, this is the second head gasket he's had done in the last few years.
Who did the first one, you know?
A shop back home, they haven't been able to pull the record and send it to me. I already asked them that.
The shop? You talked to the shop?
No, I talked to the customer.
And he said the shop can't pull the record and he didn't have a
They
copy.
contacted the shop, they can't get the record.
So how long ago was that head gasket done?
Within the last few years, this is
she's giving it to him. So it was on her time, her die. That was done within a few years ago.
Okay. Well, it looks, you didn't do ARP studs on it. The bolts, it looks like they reused the bolt. So he's new to the truck.
He's new to the truck.
Because his grandma gave it to him. Don't you love grandmas, man? That's a good grandma.
They love the truck.
Yeah.
Had it for a long
Nothing lost, nothing gained.
So we'll pull the head off and see what the deal is. But I just kind of wanted more of the history, but I guess we can't get it.
They're trying to pull the records. They haven't had any luck. This is not. This is something I've heard of before.
Yeah. Well, sometimes shops don't want to do that because then they feel like you're going to go back on them or something like that. Okay. All right.
All right, we got the cab ready to be pulled up. Lift the cab up and make sure we don't catch it on anything, and then we'll be able to have really good access to pull the cylinder head off and inspect. All right, we got the cab off. Now we can access everything so much easier, and I feel like I can always do a more thorough, better job with the cab off and getting the work so close to the engine. So we'll get it all pulled apart now, and we'll inspect the head gasket and see if we can figure out why the head gasket failed again on this truck.
Now, I did the investigation, Dylan, I'll bring you up to date. This truck was given to a grandson from the grandma. And, which is kind of nice, you gotta get some truck out of it. But do you see the head gasket leaking on that side now that you got this? Is it leaking? No, it's not. Huh.
I got the window open and
Said it was done a couple of years ago too, maybe.
the wind is blowing right through the window, and that air feels so good.
She called the shop and they're like, no, we don't have it or whatever, so we kind of left. But I guess just keep your eyes open because somebody has done it for you, so let's find out why it's not holding.
I don't know. I guess we're speculating until we know. So let's get it apart and then we'll know.
looking at stuff when I tear it apart, you can tell these are all fuel injectors here, and all of them have this silver washer on them, except for this one that was in number 4. It's got a copper washer. It's a little suspicious. You think if they replaced them, they'd all be looking the same, but who knows if they reused it or if they lost it and got another one. But so they still have the grid heater installed. These are the nuts. This is the nut that usually falls off from these Cummins and falls into the cylinder. So we'll definitely have to talk to the customer and see if they want to upgrade to the Banks Monster M intake and get rid of this grid heater nut so that doesn't fall into the motor and take the motor out, especially since we already got it off. Look back here, the rust on the cylinder walls here. Tell it's been rusty for a little while. If you look here on the head gasket, you can see we got this buildup here. Kind of looks like stop leak. All these coolant ports. But it looks like it was blown right here. This is the coolant port, and then this is your number 6 cylinder. Looks like coolant. Combustion was transferred through there. A little bit here too. There and there and there. You surface the exhaust part of the cylinder head when I did the last head gasket. You can see down here inside the block all that nastiness down inside there, and they've been running pretty much water in this truck too. It's all rusty too. Definitely could use a new cooling system flush. This is a coolant jacket that goes around this number 5 cylinder, and look at that, it's pretty much blocked off. But that stop leak, they put in the cooling system. Alright, so now we got the cylinder head pull off the truck. We got it over here on the cart. We'll take it over to the machine shop, and then they'll go through and inspect the head, check it for flatness, check the valves out, make sure the valve seats are good, and go ahead and resurface it and get it ready to go. Alright, Mikhail, I got a 6.7 Cummins head for you guys. Right here. So this will be the second head gasket they've had to do on this truck. So we're gonna make sure we look over the head really good. Yeah, see what we find.
The head gasket, like just passing forward to the cylinder?
Yeah, so the number 6 cylinder, I could see where it had been burning coolant there. And then some of the coolant passages in the block, they had stop leak in there. They started to plug them off. So I'm pretty sure those cylinders probably got warm, and we gotta take that and make sure it's not warped. So
Okay. Sounds good. We'll look over and get it all cleaned up for you.
cool, thanks.
No problem.
We got a 6.7 Cummins, 2015 Dodge 2500, the blue head gasket. So we're gonna first of all clean it and then do a thorough inspection on it to make sure we can save this head. So let's give it a wash.
we're at 5,000 feet almost altitude. Our vacuum is less than you would be at sea level. Another intake valve, holding very good. So we're just gonna go through all these and see what they hold, and we'll let the customer know if it needs a belt job. Alright, looks like the vacuum is great on this head, so next step, we're going to check flatness. During the flatness check of the deck surface, we'll check the reception to see how much room we have to take off the deck. Just going to clean all the carbon and leftover head gasket material so I can get an accurate flatness check. We got our flatness gauge here. Make sure it's nice and clean. One side's not flat, well, sort of flat. Other side's machined perfectly flat. So we'll stick this on the deck surface. I like to start just right in the middle of the head. And then we'll do some crisscrossing and stuff like that later. But we're gonna take our feeler gauges. This one's 1.5 thou. That's like our smallest gauge we got. So we're gonna see if that fits. I'm gonna see just along the surfaces if this fits. So that did fit there. So I'm gonna go crisscross. Same thing. So I can get it under that a little bit. Maybe.
There we go. Just a little piece of carpet. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Alright. Go this way with it.
A little piece of carpet. That's what that is.
Yeah, the head seems to be flat, so there might have been an issue with the head gasket. Because yeah, I can't fit 1.5 thou in there. Spec on Cummins is roughly about 3 thou warpage across the deck surface. So next we'll check recession. We shouldn't have to take a whole lot of material off the deck. We'll check recession. We'll go from there. This is my recession gauge. I'm going to check it on a flat surface. You can either check it on a deck surface or like your machine surface. This deck is pretty flat, so I can just check my zero on here.
Let's
It's a little bit off.
alright.
To adjust that, so it's right at zero.
Get back to the
So now
boulder. I like that.
exhaust valves first. Exhaust valves, I'm looking between 38 thou and 58 thou. So let's go 54, 55 thou. 52, 53 thou there. I'm just gonna go on these and check the recession. If it's on the tall side of spec, so closer to 58, I'm fine with it because I will be taking off material, so the recession will get lower. Recession is important on diesels because if you have too much recession, you can lose compression. Too little recession, you could hit your piston with your valve. So these all seem to be between like 52 or 50 and 56.
Oh, my leg muscles. I don't know what's happening today.
28 and 48 for intakes. We'll check intakes. Third yearly.
The top of my leg, like the top leg muscle. I don't know if it might be this chair. I don't know.
74. 42. Alright, those all look happy. So,
Hey, Patty. Yeah, I posted it on Instagram and Facebook. I think it went on. That's all right. No problem.
This is super important.
I'll be back.
You've been with me a long time, and I really
figure I'd come on here, give you guys some new feed because, like I said, this weekend I'll be going camping and that, and I don't know if I'll be doing a live feed from the campsite or not. I'll be with all the guys. Usually pretty fun we have. I might do some live feed from there, but it'll be on my phone. I have, if I do it on my phone, I don't know if I'll be seeing a lot of your guys talking or whatever.
Plugging away. So I just was over in the machine shop looking at that head. They're gonna call the guy up selling a complete
Patty,
tire.
you're always busy, no matter what you
Plus,
do.
really magnifies the head. Okay. The block was full of stop leak and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you find anything else?
Nothing besides that, so.
Let's see. Let's look at the gasket. Yeah, look here. This is all. This is stop leak. Look at this. This is all. Look at that just flaking off of there.
Yesterday we were
Look at this. This is all just stop leak. You do not want to put. You know, let me tell you, folks.
Yeah, this painting got a lot of paintbrush work, so I'm trying to get as much done as possible. So when I have the weekend off doing artwork, at least I'll have a lot of it done.
See, here it is too. You can see it.
And then I still got, after I get all the paintbrush work, I'm still coming back over it with the airbrush too.
This is blown here, dude.
yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is blown.
And then if you look on
See where you have this this dark lamitation here.
So I
See where
keep
this
going back and forth.
burned up through here. This one too. This one here is blown.
our number 6.
This is blown.
It's,
This is
it's turning out all right.
between here and here.
Kind of happy.
MLS gasket.
Kind of happy. But
If you're an old timer, you know you've been working on combat.
that's it. Just keep plugging away.
They're super obvious. When an MLS gasket blows and it's obvious, it's like, okay, it's really bad. It's burned up. It's like somebody took a blood torch to a piece of metal and blew a hole through it. You normally don't see that. It looks really something like this. You just have
Got I have the windows open and the breeze is coming through the window, feeling really good out here. The only problem I have is for some reason this morning the top of my leg muscles are tight.
I would say this one for sure. Yeah, this one for sure is belong to that water jet.
Yeah, I was saying definitely those two and possibly that.
And remember, Cummins, cylinder number 6, the problem child. That's the problem child. Okay.
Back when we first did our initial code scan was the code for the turbo actuator. So we wanted to remove it and inspect. And because you always got to check it because sometimes these things will freeze up like they have here. I should be able to swing that. You can see the line.
Like I said,
The line here.
Yeah.
Those,
That's
like watching you guys talk online.
and that thing's froze up tighter than
yeah,
oh yeah, buddy.
it's locked up. So unfortunately, there's no way to clean all those fins or anything but just seeing them in the whole turbo monitor. So you just gotta get a new turbo.
Yeah. Good talk. What he's talking about, there's a little
Yeah, I think we'll come down here and play with this.
on the other side of this actuator.
I don't know what the heck. I think it's part of one of the pylons or something. I don't know.
In there. It turns that gear.
Something that tossed over. That piece is something
See here?
that got tossed over.
So this should move back and forth.
This piece here looks like a cup or something like that. This looks like a rock or something there. Little rocks up in here or up in there.
Replace the radiator. So all that crap's gonna be in the radiator.
Yeah, I totally agree, dude. New thermostat, water pump, radiator, and then you know why it's off, and you got the 2 heater hoses there, just both ways, just flush the crap out of it with a hose. Yeah, good job, man. You're the man.
And thank you, Poco, for coming on by.
Valve job while the head's off.
Always great having you here on the channel and that.
Seals that were leaking a little bit in here, so we might have some guide work. So we'll get it tore down. I'll show you how we do that. We're gonna replace some guides and some seats. We'll check it all out.
Yeah, I figure give everybody a live feed before Steve comes on tonight and that. And
Cummins here, we're gonna tear it down so we can get it in the shop blaster and oven and make it look brand new. So first, I'm just gonna take the springs off.
don't forget his feed at 6 o'clock.
Hit it. Keep her sticking here. Take those out.
All right, let's get to that.
Racing right
Oh no, I gotta answer it. Uh, it's fine right now. Alright, I'll leave a message. Maybe I'll call him back. I'll leave a message. Maybe I'll call him back.
Alright, now we can take our valves out.
That's the only problem about doing this with the telephone.
We got a stuck valve. It looks like it was a little rusty. We got our valves out, so next step is we're gonna check our guide clearance. I'll show you guys how to do that and how I set up my gauge. So I'm gonna take my valves. I can stick it in this gauge block here. Follow the instructions. Tighten it down with your thumbs. Back it off a quarter to an eighth of a turn. Back it on different side outlets for your valves. This one should be the right one. Zero my gauge. Right at zero. Now I can take this and find the clearance. So this was that rusty guide. I'll have to clean that with a wire brush. I'll skip that one for now. So we're looking about 2,000 clearance. That's basically right where I want it on Cummins. 1.5 to 2.5 is pretty acceptable. I'll measure these again once we shop blast it, because there is still quite a bit of oil in these. So just want to get a rough idea of that. I'll measure it more after. So now we'll check springs. You always want to measure your spring with your stem seal if it's a top hat style like this. It looks like it's 72 to 81 pounds at 1.39 inches. We're going to bring our spring compressor down to 1.39, which is right about there. Stick our spring in there. We're about 72. So we're at the bottom of spec. It is in spec. It's that black needle there. So about 72. So it's in spec. We'll ask the customer if he wants upgraded springs. But otherwise we can reuse at least that one. So we'll go ahead and check all these. So we're almost done with this. Looks like the springs are all good. You're anywhere from 72 to 75 pounds. Yep, they're all good. The valves, besides that one rusty one right here, the valves are actually in very good shape. Hard to see on camera, but there's not a lot of pitting. So I'll be able to just resurface these and clean these up and reuse those. So next step is to throw this in the oven, get it up to temp, and bake and blast it.
So proceed to walking list.
So tell them about why you use this. I mean, this makes your zero so much easier. Can you imagine? So tell them why you have this stop here.
So I can put my valve in just until it hits the stone here. Hits right there.
There you go.
I can tighten that down a little bit, and now I can set my stop. So now when I put a valve in here, all my stem heights are going to be the exact same.
Yeah, you're not cracking into the stone.
Exactly.
So once he gets this set up, he can just go to the next one, the next one, the next one.
So I like to take 10 thou off at a time. So I'll move it to 30, and I'll move my valve through here. That's 10 thou.
Now, do you put a chamfer on the top of that stem?
I will. Yep. So I'll just double check my stem height before I chamfer it.
Love it.
So maybe I have to take off another thou or two. There's a 45-degree angle here. I can put my valve in here.
You want this nice chamfer on the edge there. You don't want that just a 90-degree angle like that. First off, it chips, it's not as strong, and it'll tear the valve stem seal when you go by it.
Yep.
That's why we do that. A little extra stuff to make it perfect.
Exactly. So I already did all 24 of them. All stem heights done, measured, chamfered. Now we can get to the fun part and install the valve and springs and seal. Alright, we got valves in. So it looks like vacuum's good. I did a good job. The machine did a good job. My next step is to throw this on the cart and paint it. There you go, Dylan.
Got it ahead finally, huh?
All done.
Cool. Thanks, Eric.
Then we're putting this back together,
Yeah, so we got a turbo form, so we're replacing the turbo.
and it's worn out anyway. Come here and I'll show you. Back down, up, off. See that?
We also wanted to do an upgrade on the manifold. We're gonna do a
Two-piece?
Yeah, two-piece exhaust manifold, so it's like on the warpage.
Cool. You'll notice that this stock manifold, that's a lot of cast iron, and they like to twist and crack. And so the BD, the upgraded manifold, comes with this joint here, and it allows it to flex a little bit. And it's got thicker flanges, just a better manifold.
Better material.
Yeah, better material. All right, dude, we'll get to it.
Alright, so right now, what I'm doing is I'm getting the block ready for me to put the head gasket on. So what I'm gonna try to do is scrape out all this debris, and then I'll get some tape and cover it, and then we'll have to get a hose and just try to flush out the block the best we can to get all that debris out of the block.
Ugh. Shoot me. All right.
Because I'm gonna
we been on here? Oh, over an hour and a half. All right, we're gonna call it quits there. I thank you all for coming on by. Uh, we'll call it quits for that for today. Carpet turned out really good. I like that. And the rest of the statue, his face came out really not bad. But yeah, we'll call it quits there. I want to do this up. I'm still gonna do that up a little bit, and then we'll be working on that side. Um, we're looking good. We're looking good. We're getting there. Uh, like I said, you all have a great day. Thank you for coming on by. Always great having you guys here on the channel and that. Uh, I've been on here a while. I'll talk to y'all later. I think I'll see you all on Steve's feed later on. And hit that like and subscribe to all you people who's watching it later and that. And always great having you here. Enjoy the channel and that. And you make it fun for me. And we'll do some more artwork. Hopefully I see you next weekend, but I know I'll see you on Steve and all the other feeds and that. But y'all have a fantastic day. Great weather day here. And thank you for coming on by. Like I said, hit that like and subscribe. Uh, People watching later on and that. So, bye.